4, 5 like that. So what is the mechanism? What is the mechanism? I am posing an interesting problem which is still unsolved till today. What is the mechanism which distributes equal amount of DNA in the dividing population? Now if you want me that what is the guarantee that equal amount of DNA goes to the cell, I will tell you that findings already exist where each cells acquire all 23 pairs of chromosomes. But what we do not understand that how exactly this segregation or distribution occurs. And it's a very interesting area to work with. Why I am telling you? It's application. Apart from the basic research, it has application as well. Now we know after human genome sequence that each chromosome contributes certain phenotypes. There are chromosomes known 21 something like that or 9. They have become so potent that they contain most of the genetically modified or genetic diseases elements of contribution. So if one can understand that selectively in the dividing population I can stop for 21 or stop for 9, at least we can avoid the inheritance of genetic disorders. But we do not understand. So the point remains here that this is something which I have already spoken to you. I had already in the model form. This is just a model which I made early in the morning in hurriedly. If there are mistakes, I apologize for that. But then you have a chromosome and then you have got, let's say there are 3 elements here which I have marked here. Before the DNA is beginning, look this one. So here you have got DNA needs to be duplicated. This got 2, this got 2, and then this red and green appears to be 2 molecules of that one. Now when cells divide here, I am telling you how much we know that. So it is the same cell, it has got its genome duplicated now twice in number. Now the first thing happens that one set, 1, 1 and 1 goes to one pole, 1, 1, 1 goes to the other pole. Now I am asking the question that what decides that only one set will go to one pole, the other set will go to other pole? Why not everything can go on one pole and everything can go on the other pole? What kind of mechanism exists? This is something known, what I am conveying. What model I have made it is based on some findings in bacterial system. So far I was discussing for mammalian system. Now in bacterial system we know that once genome gets duplicated, then its a distribution occurs. So before the 1 copy of each element in the bacterial cell, they get pulled in 2 different poles. And once the pole is there at the pole position and the mid cell position is free. Now this is the place where you are going to have cytokinesis, where septum formation will occur and cell will divide. So hundreds of questions you can ask yourself. Of course here I am giving you very well set example to convey you, but such kind of questions you can ask and generate in numerous observations which you will come across to your life. In this case, my first question that what makes that one copy will go on the other side and other will go other side. My second question that how could cell would come to know that now there is no DNA in the path where I am supposed to make the barrier. All these are very hot area of research in biology, at least the area which I am handling nowadays. So you get things clear and then finally you see the formation of the septum ring, which we call it, and then bacteria divides. In mammalian system, there are paradigms exist. If you remember cytokinesis, there are a lot of microtubule formation, pulling of the DNA and all these things. But then these all, of course, they are very established fact. I don't want to contradict it, but they all have been paradigm. In one system, it has been demonstrated of eukaryote, and people are trying to replicate and prove the same thing what has been shown in one system. That is what called template research. Novelty comes if you can think of that what is known in human system may not be existing in the yeast. What is demonstrated in yeast system, which is also eukaryote, might not be happening in the mammalian system. Then you will lead to the novelty. So my one point was there that you should be able to contradict you should be able to shift from the paradigm. These are the two things are needed. And third thing, that you should be able to interact and share your information with others who have the expertise in different areas. Can we move it next? This is something I was talking about. I will not describe. There are two kinds of mechanisms for your information in bacterial system. This has been modeled. One is called the pushing mechanism. The other is called pulling mechanism. This is what people have hypothesized. So in one case, they have said that when genome gets duplicated, one copy becomes two copies. Then in certain bacteria, both copies are being pulled to 2 inch. And in some bacteria, people have demonstrated that something is happening, that they are not being pulled, rather pushed apart. So that's called pulling mechanism and pushing mechanism. And then this is something, maybe in due course of time, if we have opportunity, I will give a full-fledged talk on this mechanism. This is the main activity of my laboratory. We'll go. Now I am going to another example. I can't make a very humorous statement in the class so that people should laugh it, and then they get to refresh it. So in process, when talking, as madam did it. So in the process, what happens that you all will get little bored. So do not sleep it. If my talk, if my information which I am sharing to you, it interests you, do that. I'll also come, before I go for my next example, I'll tell my own story. Now this is a class, I'm not giving an inspire faculty here. I joined for my PhD in Pantnagar in 88. 89, immediately we had one meeting that's called Society of Biological Chemists of India. That's a very well established society in this country has, and the oldest one, the biological chemist. So this society used to have one-day workshop before the actual meeting starts, and that workshop they used to call Biochemical Education for Students and Teachers. Biochemical Education for Students and Teachers. This is called BEST, the name of the Mumbai bus. BEST. Okay. So I went for attending that workshop, and it was only 2 trimesters course I had done for my PhD. From organic chemistry, you have seen my biodata. From organic chemistry moving to biochemistry and microbiology, you need to study a lot. Otherwise, you will be of nowhere, neither this side nor that side. So I had only completed my 2 trimesters. I went for this workshop, and there was a very great, eminent scientist of this country, enzymologist, Professor N. Appaji Rao. He was giving the lecture, teaching to all of us. And during his lecture period, I must have asked 3-4 questions to him. Got up after every 5 minutes and then asked question to him. He never replied any answer. Evening, we had dinner. But he had spotted me. That was my interest in him. At that time I had a lot of identity crisis. So he did not reply me. But then evening, when we had dinner, he came to me, and he said, "What's your good name?" H.S. Misra. Those days I was H.S. Misra, now I have become Hari Mishra. That's a different. So I said H.S. Misra. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I am doing PhD with whom?" G.K. Garg. Gobind, you are my first PhD student. That's what N. Appaji Rao said. So he said, "Good, you are in the right place. But you know, you asked questions, I could not answer your question. You know why?" I said, "No, I would not know." But पता नहीं है, हिंदी में बोलता था. He said, "I could not understand what you were asking." But imagine, remember what he said after that. Carry that. He said, "But I encourage you to keep it up. This is going to help." So I developed a habit. He was my forefather guru kind of thing. So he gave certain teaching to me, and I accepted. Throughout of my life, in any lecture I go, in any meeting I go, I am the one who is asking maximum question. Whether someone understand or does not understand is not. Now where does it help me? Because I am in habit of asking question. So I never sleep in the lecture. Got it? So now I have come back. So you develop a habit of asking questions. We are going to have an interactive session so that you will not sleep it and you will get the information which I am conveying to you. I am sure science is research is highly enjoyable field, is what I feel. Now I am moving to another important discovery that's called microarray technology. Now I have said here some of the words. There can be hundreds of other regions also. Why microarray technology or such high throughput technology was developed? I could perceive some of the things. There was an inspiration, something which was already known. There was a tremendous crisis. You know already the evolution comes in crisis. I also tell you one thing that I tell to my colleagues in the lab that your experiment has failed. You have one of the two options. Either you say, I am not going to do anything, these all are dummy experiments, you are unnecessarily suggesting me, or you go and sit down on your chair, put your head down and think that what went wrong. If you opt your first option, you will be of nowhere. I will give you a PhD, but tomorrow you will simply go and then become something else. But if you can put your head down and think that what has gone wrong, and you can overcome the problem, then you will be a scientist. One of the student in biophysics, I was teaching the molecular biology, I taught lot of DNA preparation protocol and other thing for MSc student, not for your level. And she came running when I was standing on bus stop. This is true story, I am not telling any hypothetical thing, because most of the time I am honestly sharing my own story which I have had, irrespective of what you think of. So this student, she came running, she said, sir, you have taught for 1.5 hours, not given me note. So now in exam, if you ask me, prepare the DNA, what should I be following? There must have been something. So I said, why should I give you protocol? The guys who have written the protocol which I should pass on to you, you think they were better than you? No, not at all. The only thing they have used their mind, they have applied whatsoever they knew, and then they gave you a protocol which word is following. You are also asking the protocol of the same people. Why don't you think of it? Of course, I had gone a step beyond to tell her also, because